Hey guys, me, it's Dr.M. I want to, give you something of great value. And obviously, if you learn something new, it's going to be of great value to you, right? So here's the thing. A lady came in and she's, a little bit overweight, not too much, but she does definitely needs to lose some weight. And it's not just to look good aesthetically, but it's really about her health because, let's just face it. If you had 5 extra pounds on your shoulder and you're walking around all day and you do that for years, your body's going to shift. You're going to have problems. You're going to have degeneration on one side, and it's not going to be old age. It's your asymmetrical. You're going to have problems. But a lot of times people don't realize that one of the reasons why they get a lot of issues with hunger, I'm always hungry, doc. Well, the biggest reason why a lot of people are too hungry all the time, guess what, guys? It's blood sugar. It's blood sugar. And so one of the ways, I'm going to give you great advice, I told you, one of the ways to control your blood sugar is you got to have all throughout the day it not spiking up and down. It's got to be stable throughout the day. So how can you do that in a healthy way? Well, the first thing you can do is you can do what I do a lot of times. Smoothie. I have a smoothie with me all the time, and I'm not sitting there drinking it like a big gulp or like something real fast. I'm sipping it throughout the day, and I'm never hungry, but I'm sipping it to control that blood sugar. And so if you do that, what you'll notice, you're never really that hungry. You're not eating big meals at one time, and your energy stays up, which you all want, right? So guys, control your blood sugar. So the other thing about that is one of the ways to control your blood sugar is a lot of us, we're not eating enough fat. It's not fat that makes you fat. We're not getting enough fat, healthy fat, into our diet. And so when I make a smoothie, I always put a good healthy fat into it, whether it's MCT oil, whether it's coconut oil, whether it's ghee, whether it's olive oil, whether it's avocado oil, some kind of good healthy oil so that my blood sugar doesn't spike up and down. Now, I'm going to warn you about that. When you're putting a lot of oils in and fats in, guess what? You can't have a lot of sugar. Okay? Because sugar will affect your insulin. And so, guys, anything that turns into sugar, right? A lot of breads, a lot of pasta. If you're Italian, if you're not Italian, I don't know why a lot of Americans, they think they're Italian and they're eating a lot of pasta. But, a lot of things that are the simple carbohydrates that turn into sugar, that's going to affect that yo-yo of insulin and make you feel tired, fatigued, and hungry all the time. So, again, how to control that hunger is all throughout the day, stay away from the sugar and have good healthy fat and good healthy foods. God foods, food that God made, whatever you want. If you don't believe in God, he still made it. So whatever foods that are out there that God made, if you eat that food, it's going to be healthy for you, okay? The other thing is that with that said, is I want you to think of it from a different perspective. Like, I'm not going to tell you something completely different. You're like, what? Where does that come from? Well, it's going to completely be related. You know what? A lot of us, we're not hungry enough in life. I told you I do a lot of motivational speaking, so I got to tell you this. A lot of us, we're not motivated in life. So we don't want to have a smoothie because we're not motivated enough. And so guess what, guys? You don't just start off being motivated. Sometimes what you have to do is you got to get yourself in the zone. And what I mean by getting yourself in the zone, it's like the runner. They don't want to start off running because it hurts. They don't feel very well. But eventually you get into a point where you just get into a flow. You're not even trying. It's just, you're smooth, right? Kind of like you're dancing, but you're smooth. And so you want to get into that zone. And once you get into that zone, whatever it is that you're doing in life, whether you're trying to be a great dad, you're trying to be a great coach, you're trying to be a great, doctor, or have a great relationship with people and businesses, whatever it is, you got to force yourself at first, and it's going to hurt. But eventually when you do it enough and you do it enough, guess what? You get hungry. And so if you're not doing enough in life, sometimes you're going to be so satiated, so full, it's going to be easy to sit on the couch. But when you get that will and you start pushing yourself and you start working, then it's kind of easy to start dancing in life. And so there's 2 things about being hungry. You should be hungry in life. You should have passion. You should have purpose. You should be, having a smile on your face. That's going to be always a good thing for you, just to have, vibrance and be around. People want to be around people that are happy. And in terms of food, you want to be less hungry. And so how do you do that? Smoothies. Smoothies are a great way, guys. I do it all day long, and I'm telling you, I don't always like doing it, but I like the way I feel, and that's why I do it. So sometimes you got to do the things that you don't want to do because you're looking for the long term. Successful people, whatever it is in life, guys, guess what? They don't look for the short call. They look for, in their mind, the long call. What's the long play? What's the best thing that I can do for the long term? Okay, if you think like that, then you can control your hunger by controlling your blood sugar, and then you can be hungry in life and have the energy, so you go ahead and make the extra step that it takes to make a smoothie, and everything's better. I told you I'd give you something of great value. And guys, if you're still struggling and you're having problems, just flexing a little bit, just want to show you I practice what I preach, okay? The thing is guys, listen, I'm here for you, okay? I'm here. I'm one phone call away at Lighthouse Medical Group in St. Charles at 630-443-4411. Give me a call or find somebody that can help you. Take care, guys.